Today, we are taking a look at the Brock Racing Enterprises Datsun 510 kit from Revell. The 1/25th scale full engine detail kit, and it is going to be today's what is in the box. The version of the kit we're looking at today was reissued in 1996, but the tooling was initially released in 1973, and then it got a rebox within the same year with a different style box, I believe it was. And then in 1979 came around, it got another rebox. This one in 96, another rebox. And then sometime between 96 and 2000 or 99, it was reissued as the quote, the tuner 510 variation. And then it was the BRE Datsun version was once again reissued in 2014. Let's check it out. And getting started with the body. You can see here that door panel line is almost non-existent. It did not mold very well. Started off now with the chassis parts tree. The interior builds up onto the top part of the chassis frame piece. And the front part of the body, the front lower valence piece, part of the rear suspension, axle, firewall, steering wheel, steering column, drive shaft. There you have the oil pan and front part of the engine. Now taking a look at, for this variation of the kit, the race parts tree. This won't be included in the tuner version, if I remember correctly, which you get the included flash at no extra charge. Here you have part of the roll cage. More roll cage bits. Here you have what will be the race bucket seat, as well as, I believe, maybe a race fuel cell there, but that's what that is. And the race exhaust. The race dash. I don't know why I'm saying everything is race. I just said this is the race parts tree. And those pieces there, whatever they may be. And moving on to the next parts tree, which has a little bit of everything on it. So here you have, looks like a radiator piece, another body piece, the rear taillight panel valance piece. So yes, the taillights are bolted into it. That's fun. Here you have shocks, sway bar. And here you have the other part of the rear suspension, rear axle that we saw on the other part tree. Front axles, springs, struts, wheels, wheel backs with the wheel center pin, receptacles. And now moving on to the final parts tree, which will have some more pieces to it. Start down here with the engine halves, as well as the header, the interior door panels. They actually have a good amount of detail on them. Here you have the front radiator support piece. More suspension pieces. Over here you have the hood, the rear package shelf tray. And the hood hinge. Now we'll take a look at what is going to be the chrome parts tree. We'll start with the wheels up there, over there, and right there. Yeah, the front rear bumpers and the Webbers. Valve cover. I think can't remember what that is. I think that's a gear shifter. And then there is the grill. Don't remember what that piece is for. That's a gear shifter. And now taking a look at the clear parts tree, which is really simple. You have front, rear, and this rear side windows, and that is it. Now we'll take a look at the roundy rounds, which are, as you can see, 2-piece tires, just lovely. And it says old tooling, old kit, like tires that need to be put together. So go like that, and there you'll have a complete tire. I mean, they did a pretty good job of hiding the seam they designed. That's, I mean, it's, but, and a couple last items to look at. One, you also get this nice little gray thing of tubing for use for in the engine compartment for wiring and whatnot. And the decal sheet, which is yellowing. I don't know how good it's going to be now at this point. So that, my friends, will do it for this look at the BRE Datsun 510 kit from Revell. Old 70s style instruction sheet. Instructions. This is what you're going to use. What you will use the tubing, the gray tubing for. So, on that note, thanks for watching.